Hi, I'm Kim Wiley, and this is Getting Bolder. Today, I want to talk about how a simple shift in language can completely change your attitude about all the things that you know you should do and turn them into things that you actually want to do. I mean, we've all know the list of rules, the long list of things that, yeah, I mean, if we did them, they would probably make our lives better. But it can be so grim. It can be hard to get started. And I think it's partly because of the language around these types of choices. We say should, we say ought to, we call them rules. They all funnel down into the worst word in the English language, which is discipline, really grim. Where if we instead say, not, this is what I should do, but this is a favor that I'm doing for my future self. Way more positive. And it works for small things and large things. Like, here's something small. I'll give you an example. Last week, I had people over for dinner, and the kitchen was a mess. When they left, I was super tired. All I wanted to do was just fall into bed. But I knew that if I did, the next morning I would get up and walk into the kitchen, and the first thing I would see would be all the pots and pans and, all the debris from the night before. And I didn't want to do that. I'm a morning person. I firmly believe if you win the morning, you win the day. And I didn't want to start my new tomorrow with the downer of walking into a mess. So I cleaned it up, not because you should clean the dishes up after you've had people over for dinner, but because I wanted to do it for myself the next day. And it works with larger things too. When employers offer young people the chance to invest like 3% of their salary into, some sort of future growing fund, that's a favor they're doing for their future self. If you stop smoking, if you start eating better, those are all favors you're doing for your future self. My friend Lisa, she hates any kind of weightlifting, any kind of resistance training. She just despises every moment of it. And I said, well, Lisa, if you kind of think, well, this is a favor I'm doing for myself. 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, I'm going to be so glad I did this. When you don't fall off the toilet, or when you do fall off the toilet, but at least you can get back up, you're going to be really glad that you built those nice, strong thighs. So today, my challenge to you is when you hit something that's a oughta or should, just twist it a little, reframe it, and say, I'm going to do this as a favor to my future self. This is Kim Wiley, Getting Bolder. Please subscribe.